A lot of people online seem to think that Doomsday is going to end in the same way that Infinity War did, with the Avengers losing and the bad guy winning in some fashion. But I'm here to tell you that a lot of people you've heard talk about this are just dead wrong. I've heard a lot of people saying that Doom is going to defeat the Avengers and the X-Men and create Battle World by the end of it. But that's not how it works in the comics. They're adapting Jonathan Hickman's run. And in that run, Doom almost serves as a good character because he is trying to save the multiverse. The multiverse is collapsing due to the incursions, and he actually does become the only one who can successfully save the day using Molecule Man's powers in his brain. But the problem is he takes advantage of saving the world and uses it to create Battle World and have them rule under God Emperor Doom. And that is kind of where the evil twist comes to play. Because his actual intentions when it comes to the multiverse and incursions are not actually evil. He is trying to save the day, but to capitalize in the back end by becoming God Emperor Doom. I think the main plot of this film will actually revolve around Doom seeming like a good guy with the Fantastic Four and it being a more Avengers versus X-Men based story with reports that the X-Men are actually incursion hunters in a sense, where they have had an incursion in the past and they had to destroy the other universe to stay alive. And because of that, they started actually hunting the other universes that were close to having incursions with them, along with the reports that Magneto is actually in Genosha with the House of M and his family. Gives me vibes that we'll actually see Avengers vs. X-Men in this movie, and that's where the plot will mainly revolve around, will be the Avengers vs. X-Men, with the end of the film ending with everyone waking up on Battle World, hailing God Emperor Doom, not knowing what the hell just happened. Because the Russo brothers directed Infinity War and Endgame. How lame of storytelling and creative minds would tell the same thing twice? Infinity War ended with the Avengers losing and the bad guy winning. What kind of special minds, creative minds like the Russo brothers would want to tell a repeat, rinse and repeat story of the Avengers losing? Because it's not what's going to happen. It's not going to be what it seems like. Yes, they will quote unquote lose in the end, but it won't be a loss of any kind that they're aware of. They didn't know they were even in it to begin with. So that's kind of what I think is going on more with the end of Doomsday. I think it'll be Avengers versus X-Men plot with Doom and Fantastic Four trying to figure out the incursions. And then at the end of the day, everybody wakes up on Battle World, hailing God Emperor Doom. And Loki will have recruited a multiversal Avengers team filled with the Tobey Maguires, Hugh Jackmans, Pedro Pascal's of the world that he will have on the raft in the void, because the void in Loki season 1 and 2 is described as a place outside of the multiverse. So the multiverse collapse will not affect the void, which is where Loki can bring the multiverse Avengers to then try to take down God Emperor Doom on Battle World in Secret Wars.